you the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So, the central question of this video is Phoebe Waller-Bridge the Harbinger of Doom? Is she the Silver Surfer of the woke apocalypse? Is she the Silver Surfer to the Galacticus that is the entertainment industry, destroying and eating everything? Maybe, quite probably, quite possibly. Where she arrive next? Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Bad news for everybody, but I think probably. I don't know is the answer, but I just want you guys to be informed, which is basically why this channel exists. Like, share, subscribe before we get into it, and absolutely please do that, and comment. The purge has started. The purge has absolutely started. There's been an algorithm change, and I think pretty much everybody in the fandom menace is seeing their channel growth massively constricted. I mean, it really is. I'm working twice as hard, and I'm able to stand still. So that's really good. I put out a lot of videos, though. I don't know about everybody else. I really recommend going and just subscribing to as many people as you can. That really helps. And if you subscribe, make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube will unsubscribe you in a second, right? They will absolutely do it without blinking. So help us out there. Help out your favorite YouTuber. And even if I'm not one of your favorite YouTubers, hit the like button, subscribe button anyway. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much to everybody who's checked out my Indiegogo. 2 incredible graphic novels. I'm wrapping this up, I think, this week, right? I think this week is when it's finishing, because I want to go ahead and mail out the comics, right, and start my next campaign. I really want to go ahead and do that. So that's, I'm waiting on one more piece of artwork. So you get if you buy both books, you get a whole bunch of extras. You can buy the extras on their own, but I want you to buy the comics. I'm sorry, I just like you reading my stuff. Okay, so you call it egotistical, but that's what it is. So anyway, the extras include keeping the British end up, one of the For the Male Gaze cards. Now these are going to actually be postcards. I'm going to have print on the back, a thing that you can put a stamp on and make it like a real postcard, and you can you can mail your friends and colleagues my masturbatory fantasies. And quite frankly, why not? I don't understand how nearly 50 and very good artistic interpretations of my masturbatory fantasies are not currently being used as mailing devices. I'm here to rectify that. So anyway, we got Keeping the British End Up. I do like this one a lot. We have Party Like It's 1999. We have Don't Even Think It's Citizen. Oh, Judge Anderson, but I'm thinking it. But I like you thinking it. Oh, I know you do, Judge Anderson. I know you do. I'm sorry. I can only try and make you feel as good as you make me feel. Perry, you make me feel very good. This one's called No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS. Yes, there was. Yes, there was in my fan fiction. Of course, we have I'm Sensing Strong Emotions, Captain, and the latest one, which is just fantastic beyond words, is The Force is Female. We need to recapture these words, right? The Force is female. Let's see how female the Force is. Oh, there we go. Let's go down. It looks very female to me, right? The Force looks so female. I'm feeling so empowered, right? I'm feeling so empowered for the female Force. I love it. And Jabba the Hutt also is an ally, just like me. The Force indeed is very female. You can also get this if you hit $8,000. Everyone's getting this A2 poster that's 18 by 22 or 20. It's big. It's a big poster of a Bohemian in time and space. If you hit $12,000, everybody gets this one as well. It's The Eyes Have It. You can get it as an add-on. And we have Great Balls of Fire. We've got one more poster coming, which I'm super excited about. Dominic is working on it right now. Dominic Ratcho is the artist on these ones. Working on it right now. It's going to be a Fourth Doctor and Sarah Jane, Tom Baker and Liz Sladen, but as they are more aged, as old people. Because I just have this idea, this perfect point in time and space where Sarah Jane and the Doctor flew around forever in the TARDIS, and the Doctor just grew old for Sarah Jane because he said it would be it would have been rude not to. So anyway, there you go. Please go check out my Indiegogo. That'll be fantabby, double dozy. Let's read this story from the incredible, redoubtable Bounding into Comics. So Phoebe Waller-Bridge, is she the Harbinger of Doom of wokeness? Could be, but the thing is, we don't know yet. She was brought into the James Bond movie to make it punch up the script to make it right for the Me Too age, which I think has passed about 2 years ago now. It wasn't Me Too, so 2019. I don't know. We're 2021 now. So yeah, and they were talking about like, we got a new James Bond. We're going to have them talk about, we have a new 007, a black woman who's going to be talking about tampons and period. I'm like, what? That sounds bad. So, but we haven't seen it yet. Here's the thing. That James Bond movie, everything they said about it sounds awful. Everything I've seen, the trailer looked awesome. So, I don't know. But she was also in Star Wars, was it Solo, a Star Wars story? Again, being reasonably crap in that and being very kind of... what's the word? Very, very open about how much he just had contempt for the science fictiony world, as I would say most girls do. I think that's probably why Jodie Whittaker's portrayal of Doctor Who has not been stellar, right? Because girls just really oftentimes don't connect with male heroes, but we're not allowed to say anything's masculine and feminine anymore because identity is being burned away. So the fear is they're going to take this very, very masculine brand of Indiana Jones and feminize it with the chief feminazi Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Now, is that who she is? I don't know. I think she certainly could be, and I think we'll know when we see James Bond, right? I think she certainly could be. I think she's also talented. I thought her TV show, what's it called again? Fleabag was pretty good. I haven't seen the Killing Eve, but I thought Fleabag was pretty good. Yeah, listen, she's okay if you like her, but she's also a very strident feminist, and I think being a strident feminist in this day and age means you hate men, right? It's not like I think women should have equal rights. I think men should be crushed and destroyed, and everything masculine should be burnt to the ground. So that's where that fear is coming from. So let's read the story again by the redoubtable John F. Trent. The Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm, not names renowned for protecting precious franchises, masculine franchises, not names renowned for that. The Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm confirmed the long-gestating fifth Indiana Jones film, which I don't really want. I mean, honestly, I saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I felt, I don't know. It was obvious that John Hurt was a replacement for Sean Connery, and it would have been much better. They would have made better in story terms with Sean Connery. But I actually haven't watched it for years. I should give it another watch. It didn't strike me as being great, right? I really should give it another go. But I think the fact that I haven't given it another go is somewhat indicative of where I am with this. I just think Harrison Ford's too old, and recasting's a bad idea. Just let it lie, right? Let it lie at these at least 3 perfect films, right? Just let it lie. You should have let it lie. So anyway, Lucasfilm confirmed the long-gestating 15 Jones film will be a woke mess as they revealed Phoebe Waller-Bridge joined the cast. Now, it does mean that, does it? Again, there's an idea in Judaism, a word called havamina. Which is when you in religious learning, you have a havamina is when you have a presumption of something or other. Like if you have a presumption that it will be a woke mess because she's involved, woke mess because she's involved, because you have a presumption of that for the reasons I enumerated, and also keep in mind that Lucasfilm is and Disney really like woke messes. That's kind of their favorite thing. That's their go-to thing. Can they do a woke mess? Yes, please. So let me do some more of that. They just like woke messes. So yeah, it's a fair worry. The press release of Lucasfilm made the announcement. It reads, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Fleabag, Solo, a Star Wars story, will join the cast alongside Harrison Ford, who is returning for the role of the legendary archaeologist for a 5th installment of the iconic franchise, formerly iconic franchise. I don't think it's going to be iconic much more. Who is this picture? That's not Indiana Jones. That's not Harrison Ford. Who the hell is that? Is that the guy from... It looks like the guy... Okay, I'm going to zoom in so you can hopefully get a better view of this. 1 second. This is the only way I know how to zoom in because I'm such a boomer. I do that. And then, look at that guy. Who is he? So I think this is from the Disney, the Disneyland Disney World show, which is freaking awesome. I used to love that. I used to live in Miami. We had season passes to Disney. MGM Studios had the incredible Indiana Jones stunt show. Loved it. I absolutely adored it. And they had a fake Indiana Jones in there for it. Could be that. The Presleys went on to confirm that John Williams will return to score the film. I thought John Williams had retired. I thought he was done. It states, in addition, the inimitable John Williams will return to score the film, continuing the musical journey began 40 years ago with Indiana Jones and with Raiders Lost Ark. They did call it Indiana Jones and Raiders Lost Ark for a while. The director James Mangold. What's James Mangold done other than Wolverine? Okay, let's you know what? Here we go. James Mangold filmography. Let's see what he's done. Let's see what, and then we'll go back to. We did okay. Both these will. Honestly, I found Wolverine a bit depressing. It doesn't great. The Wolverine I thought was very good though. Ford vs Ferrari is good. 310 Yuma okay. Walk the Line's pretty good. Okay, fine. I'm saying did Night and Day. Fine. Okay, he's not a bad director. He hasn't done anything for a while. Oh no, he did Ford vs Ferrari, which is workable, right? He's not Steven Spielberg, right? He's no Steven Spielberg, but he'll do a workable, solid movie. Fine. Did we skip anything? So the film's director, James Mangold, commented on Waller Bridge's addition to the film, stating, "I'm thrilled to be starting a new adventure collaborating with the dream team of all-time great filmmakers." Not really. She's not. No. She did Star Wars, a solo Star Wars story. That's a film, she did. Again, I get you people like Fleabag. I like Fleabag. I wouldn't say, oh, you did Fleabag, then you must be great at everything. He had Steven Spielberg's involved? Stephen Harrison, Kathy. Who's Kathy? Kathy Jenkins, maybe? I don't know. Frank and John are all fantastic here. Kathleen Kennedy, maybe? It must be Kathleen Kennedy. Frank is Frank Oz, I guess. How's he involved? I don't know. It was Yoda doing it. And John. Give me a freaking hint. Who are you talking about? Who's John? John Hurt's back in it? But no, John Hurt's dead. Who's... Oh, God, this is just annoying the hell out of me. All artistic heroes of mine when you... Okay, fine. You know what? We're going to IMDb. Indiana Jones 5. And we're going to work out who these people are. Okay, Harrison, I know. Oh, that's Jupiter's Legacy. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Indiana Jones 5. Let's have a look. Untitled Indiana Jones product for next year. Yeah, dream on, mate. So, wait, who's in this? Jonathan Kasdan, Philip Kaufman. They came up with for Jonathan Kasdan. Okay, wait. Jonathan Kasdan, Philip Kaufman, George Lucas. George Lucas involved. So George Lucas came up with the story. I'll be surprised. Okay. Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall. Okay, Frank Marshall. That's the Frank. We finally found out. Okay. Oh my, that was a lot of work. For a reasonably, nondescript thing. So fine. So we have Steven Spielberg, Harrison Ford, Kathleen Kennedy, Frank Marshall, and John are okay. Who we just worked out who John was. I can't remember really. I don't really care. All of fantastic heroes of mine. When you add Phoebe Waller-Bridge, a dazzling actor, creative, brilliant voice, and chemistry, she will undoubtedly bring to her set. Yeah, no. Having a feminist around doesn't give you chemistry. It gives you like people being dour, right? Again, see Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who. I can't help but feel as lucky as Indiana Jones himself. Okay, I'm not sure where they're getting that from. Waller-Bridge was reportedly brought on the upcoming James Bond No Time to Die movie to give the film makeover for the Me Too era, which is now ended. Right? Again, it's not women that are the most oppressed people now. Now it's black people. Remember, it changes it unless you're trans. That trumps everything. The actress and writer would address concerns about her addition to the writing team, making the film woke by all but confirming what she was doing. Yeah. This was back in 2019 when people were okay to be woke, right? It was. I don't know. I'm just hoping these things got reined in. She stated there have been a lot of talk whether or not the about the Bond franchise is relevant now because of who he is and the way he treats women. I think that's bollocks because we're going to fundamentally change it. I think he's absolutely relevant now. It's just got to grow. It's just got to evolve, and the important thing is the film treats women properly. He doesn't have to. He needs to be true to his character, she added. So if the film treats women properly and he treats women badly, then they're going to make him the villain. That's bad. That's bad, Phoebe. Phoebe, no. No, Phoebe. Put James Bond down. Put it down. Put it down. No. You can tell I got a new puppy. Yeah, we're starting crate trading today. Oh God, this dog. Okay, just an aside. I woke up late today. I don't often do it. I really enjoyed waking up late. I woke up late today, and normally I go to synagogue for morning services, but I was late, so I prayed at home. I did my morning service at home. You're not allowed to pray to do the services around poo. It's one of the weird Jewish laws. You're not allowed to do it around dog poo or human poo. There was no human poo. Anyway, so I was about to start. I looked around, made sure the puppy hadn't pooed anywhere, and we're clear. We're fine. Everything's fine. So I start. I do that. I look around, and like a minute later, there's a piece of poo on the floor. How did it? I don't know. It's like a floor just brought through poo. This dog is crate training starting today, but I love the doggy. To tell you, I'm such a big softie. Yeah, we just had Sabbath yesterday. And the dog, comes sniffing around the table while we're having the Sabbath meal. The family go, she puts a little paws up, and they say, you got to push it down. My father's name is Tad. You got to push it down. I'm like, yeah, I'll push it down. I just stroke. Because I'm a big softie and I like having her around. But there you go. Fine. So he did. So yeah, she sounds like she wants to make James Bond into the villain of his own movie. Listen, if it's anything like the Vita Ayala James Bond, which is excruciatingly awful, I got through 4 issues. Go check it. It's on the channel. I got through 4 issues of her excruciating 6-issue run. I couldn't read the last. It was too hard. I might finish it off, but. Oh God, they were bad. When have you ever heard the terms "grow and evolve" used in the marketing of a film that turned out to be halfway decent, not filled with woke propaganda? That is a fair point. You're making a fair point, John Trent. Here, 1 second. One second. Let's go to. If I go here, we'll be able to look at this image closely. Hopefully we'll get a better closer up picture. Yeah, there we go, zoom. See, that's the new 007. It's a black woman, which I think is very important for them that it's a black woman, because black women are the most important things now. Moreover, she's a masculine looking, she's not a feminine looking black woman, because again, they don't like there being men and women. It's the thing they're not really into. Fine. Not only was Waller-Bridge brought on to wokeify James Bond, but she also played one of the most insufferable woke characters of all time in Solo: A Star Wars Story. She played L337. Yes. Yeah, but do you blame her for that? I guess. I mean, she knew she saw the words on the page. I think she thought she was doing a great job. In the film, the character is heavily implied that she had a sexual relation with Lando Calrissian, who's omnisexual, which means he sleeps with everything, including men. Now, again, I'm from an old school world where it means if you sleep with a guy as well as you sleep with girls, even if you're being omni, means you're gay. Okay, I don't think Billy D. Williams is down for it, right? I'm sorry if that's offensive to you. That's just the world I come from. The Disney world of 5 years ago. In the film, heavily implied to have a relationship with Lando Calrissian. She also went on to lead the droid rebellion on Castle. Her physical body would eventually be destroyed in the rebellion, and she would be placed in the computer in the Millennium Falcon, becoming part of the ship. Ugh. Yeah, I hated that. Waller-Bridge also an outspoken feminist, speaking with the BBC. The actress referenced the scene in her Fleabag show, claiming she would trade 5 years of her life for the so-called for a so-called perfect body. Okay, so what's wrong with that? I mean, I wouldn't go for that choice, but if you what am I explain? I would have been the girl with the hand up. I would have been like, hell yes, and then thinking that was honest and that somehow empowering because it's honest, and yet feeling at the same time it's letting the side down and not really knowing the rule, knowing what the rules were, but then caring so deeply about women and equality and the basic principles of feminism. The basic principle of feminism go counter to natural human nature, right? Women, generally speaking, like to be attractive. Like, again, I know this sounds horribly Luddite, right? But it's yeah, women in general like to be attracted to men, and men like to be attracted by women. You know, it's part of our DNA, right? It's like you. This is not like misogyny. This is like normative human nature, which is part of our reproductive cycle. It's one of the few areas where biblical values and scientific values overlap. But the science doesn't matter now. So she basically saying, I wanted to be attractive, but I felt guilty because it wasn't feminist. Yeah, exactly. So instead of going with what you want, you're going with what you've been told you want, even though you don't want it, again, which is why I think feminism is not really the greatest thing. She continued, and then slightly being frightened by the nuances that there were traps out there, and I still feel like that. Yes, because you have two contradictory systems. You have your natural biological imperatives and insanity, which has been brainwashed into you. And I still feel like even when I get asked about it, my heart starts beating faster, because I know that there are minds that you can step on. I think that I'll probably always have that. Everyone's always going to have that because it's called being feminine. Yeah, it's called femininity. What do you make of the casting announcement? Not good. Not good. It's probably bad. It's probably bad. Who knows? I'm just hoping I had a hope in 2019. That they saw how badly all these woke movies were going. You know, the Charlie's Angels, what's the other one? The Birds of Prey, Terminator, all these wokeified movies. They saw how bad it was going, and they recut it to de-wokify it. I think they probably re-wokeified it by now. Will it ever come out? I don't know. I listen, if it's gonna be a woke James Bond, I hope not. Hopefully this James Bond won't come out, and the wokeified Indiana Jones won't come out. Go back and watch Indiana Jones, by the way. It's so freaking good. I watched it about 6 months ago, Temple of Doom. It is so freaking good. And it's a surprisingly low budget as well. It's just a masculine hero being masculine and unashamedly masculine. It was a good thing. So there you go. A good thing as opposed to Phoebe Waller-Bridge being cast in Indiana Jones, which is a bad thing. My name is Sheila Beck, and you Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.